What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI. Well, it is allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. That's all that this video is. It's not a promise, promotion, suggestion, guarantee, recommendation, or anything for that matter other than a discussion. We're going to be discussing the crypto market, we're going to be discussing Shiba Inu coin's news, and we're going to be going over the price action. So since we're on this page right here, Shiba Inu coin has fallen over the last 3 days. 3 red days, but the most important thing that we can look at right now on the price chart is this 50-day moving average. Now, this is an exponential moving average, and the 50-day moving average is right around that area. But this 50-day exponential moving average has been a brutal level of support for the last, essentially, year and a half. Shiba Inu coin has briefly broke up above this level, but come right back down below. It has not sustained action above this 50-day exponential moving average since the end of 2024, when all of the election speculation and gains took place after the presidential election here in the United States. So with that, a lot of technical traders are going to be watching this level and potentially returning when we break out to the upside and confirm that breakout, not just a little wick. Now, next, the overall market. $66,000 Bitcoin, $19.89 Ethereum, $83 Solana. Guys, prices have been brutalized over the last 24 hours. Now, it might not seem like it, and I might be overreacting, but a 4% decline in Bitcoin, almost 4% decline in Ethereum and Solana here, it's tough because we're talking about trillions of dollars in valuation, wiping out tens of billions of dollars in valuation in a 24-hour move. That's hard. It hurts, and it results in fear. And guys, this little bit of a pullback that we're seeing, this 4% decline in Bitcoin here, has resulted in extreme fear just 2 ticks away. Think about that. The market is so afraid right now of every little volatile pump and dump that we don't know what to do next. Well, I let you in on a little secret in the video this morning. It doesn't matter because we will never know what happens next. Nobody can predict the future, right? Nobody has a crystal ball, and nobody knows what comes tomorrow. You simply have to move forward, believing tomorrow is going to be a good day. And you know what? If tomorrow sucks, there's always tomorrow, right? It's a perpetual cycle of optimism as opposed to falling victim to the fear that surrounds you. Guys, retail is very weird. Okay, retail acts like they've got it all figured out, that it's easy to buy low and sell high, and that's all you gotta do. They love quoting, buy when others are fearful, sell when others are greedy, but they don't do it. They beg and plead to never touch the markets again because the markets are manipulated. They look at it and say, man, how could such institutions and hedge funds only ever short and try to take my money away from me? Well, it's because they fall victim to the fear. They fall victim to the emotions. They trade based on that emotion instead of doing exactly what they say they should do. They don't want to buy when others are fearful. They don't want to buy when prices are low. Now, prices are low. We're looking at a level of 22 fear right now, oversold territory, but I can almost guarantee you only a fraction of the people out there are buying right now, are accumulating. You know who is? Banks, institutions, governments, and whales. That's how they get to that status in the first place, is because they're willing to ignore the emotion and they're willing to follow the logic. So that's what I do. Now, looking at these price predictions, Shiba Inu coin is being held in a very positive light. It says Coinpedia published a Shiba Inu coin price prediction range of 2,000 points per coin. Okay, check this out, man. This is 99,000 points per coin, implying a 3x to near 159x move from the current levels. SHIB trades near 620 points per coin, down 93% from its all-time high of 8,600 points per coin, with a $3.6 billion market cap at $158 million in daily volume. Rudy Ferris places near-term resistance at 650 points per coin, and roughly around there, right? My near-term resistance is a little lower at this 50-day exponential moving average, but still right in that area, barely above the current price. CoinGape sees the ceiling near 980 points per coin and Changely projects 943 points per coin by September. Now, 1,000 points per coin, where these guys are talking about here, is not that far off, but it's still a 50% increase in the overall valuation. He says this would require a tripling from where we are here, the Coinpedia's floor target of 2,000 points per coin. We require a tripling while remaining 77% below the all-time high. Institutional capital is looking elsewhere, and you've got this Torex.io, a decentralized hedge fund that is drawing over $560,000 from investors who prefer protocol-driven returns. Now, I believe Shiba Inu coin has potential. Do I think it's going to 159x or whatever these guys are talking about in this one? Absolutely not anytime soon, okay? But do I believe that this kind of stuff is impossible? No, I truly do not. When we're looking at markets, okay, and you see 10, 20 years ago, people would have said it was impossible for Nvidia, Amazon, Google, these tiny little companies that were sitting in garages to reach multi-trillion-dollar valuations. I do not believe it's going to be impossible for many cryptocurrencies, not just Bitcoin, many cryptocurrencies, to be sitting in multi-trillion-dollar valuations and eventually tens of trillions of dollars in valuation. Move forward in an optimistic light. That is what I do. That is why I accumulate.